Hello, Taurus. I am here with your June 2021 monthly tarot. Now, I'm just going to quickly say congratulations. You guys won the contest of getting bonus videos for the month of June. So this same contest is going to happen again for the month of June. Whichever sign has the most views, likes, comments, interactions, that sign will get bonus readings in July. So on with the reading using the Sixth Sense Oracle. I've done an off-screen pre-shuffle, and let's see what is kind of playing out for you, Taurus, as we move through June. We do have a lot happening in the cosmos right now. Oh, I feel like that. No. I hope you guys see the cards when I'm shuffling them. Sometimes they do kind of jump out randomly. Oh, summer. Whatever's happening is happening and playing out throughout the summer for you. But we've got fearless. So adopting that fearless energy. I have a funny feeling there may be some challenges coming up for you, Taurus, but have no fear. Even though you are represented by the bull, have no fear though. You're going to have to be fearless throughout the month of June. Going to use the Santa Muerte Tarot. Let's get the messages for Taurus for the month of June. Now, I do take personal readings. I am going to put my email in the description box below. Please feel free to send me a message and we'll chat about how this all works and will work best for you. And seeing since we are on the more administrative end of things right now of the tarot reading as I shuffle, you might as well like and subscribe. I do random videos about tarot sometimes, depending on what is going on with the cosmos. Speaking of the cosmos, I also do weekly readings. Actually, that card came in the reverse. I do weekly readings, I do the monthly readings. So if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell, then that way you know when I post a new video. You have some fiery energy here. Even though, Taurus, you're an earth sign, you like things to be a little slower paced, a little calmer. We've got some very interesting cards playing out for you, and I know exactly where that fearless energy is going to be coming in. So off at the bottom of the deck, I will go through and clarify with another tarot deck just to get some better messages. On the bottom of the deck, we have six of cups. And Six of Cups is looking back at something from your past with fondness. This came out in the upright. So we're looking at this in a good way. And we're not being stuck there. We're just reminiscing. We're looking back at things. And with the Mercury retrograde, as well as Saturn and Pluto to a lesser extent, we do have all of those planets in retrograde at this time. The Mercury retrograde does want us to revisit, review, revise. So you may be looking back at stuff and figuring out, okay, this is what I've done before. How can I change it and have things progress in a different manner, particularly if things didn't work out the way you were expecting or hoping them to. The first week of June, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is hopes, wishes, dreams being fulfilled, or at least getting a little bit of an insight into what is potentially coming in. Now here's where things start getting a little bit murky, is in the second week of June. We have a new moon on June 10th. On June 11th, we have a solar eclipse. and you are going to be needing to put burdens down. You're still carrying some heavy burdens, and this is not going to be coming into fruition or coming towards you if you're still carrying all of these heavy burdens. These heavy burdens are potentially stuff from your past that you are still carrying on with you and around you. It's time to start letting that go, and it does take a lot of courage and looking at things with a bit of fearlessness in order to do so. And the eclipse, the new moon with the eclipse is a great time to be planning something new and to be calling in new intentions and calling in new things. So that may be part of your new moon rituals if that is how you work with a new moon. Some people just do a lot of extra manifestation in terms of writing out goals. Some meditate, some do a lot more, some barely even know that it was happening. So keep in mind that new moon with the eclipse is happening second week of June. Now we do have in the third week of June, we've got a lot going on that week, and you are being asked to make a decision with the Two of Wands. You're at a bit of a crossroads here. Now in the cosmos, we have on June 21st, the sun moves into the sign of Cancer. On the 22nd, Mercury goes direct. And then on the 23rd, Jupiter goes retrograde. So we do have a lot of moving and shaking kind of happening throughout June. It's a busy month in the cosmos. And we're still going to be carrying on and feeling some of the effects of that eclipse, because I do strongly believe, now this could be wrong, I have to double check, but I do believe that the new moon on June 10th is going to be in the sign of Gemini. So we're getting a lot of double whammies here when it comes to communications, whether it's communications lines being crossed, communications coming through, but there's a lot that's happening here, and you may be getting these messages yourself. Taurus, because you're an earth sign, you're more about the things that are tangible and things you can touch, taste, feel, smell. Money, you're very money driven and goal driven when it comes to your finances. And we have zero earth energy here. There's a lot of emotions coming through here, and there's a lot of emotions that are needing to move quite quickly. By the time that we get to the end of the month, you got two cards here, and both of them are major arcanas. And the first one, card of Pisces, is the Hanged Man. You may want to watch the reading for the weekly reading for the week of May 31st to June 6th, because the Hanged Man does make an appearance in there and it may be relevant to you. The Hanged Man is usually a period of waiting or needing to look at things from a different point of view or perspective. And what is it that we're needing to look at things from a different point of view or perspective? You've got the Death card, card of Scorpio. So there is a lot of watery, emotion-driven energy for you this month. Now, the Death card does not mean the death of you. It is simply the death of a cycle. So there's no more waiting, no more needing to look at things from a different perspective, because with the Death card, it's all said and done and over with. So I'm going to go through and clarify, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through what each of the cards mean. I will just kind of put the message together for you for the week. So first week of June, let's clarify Nine of Cups for Taurus. This is the Mystic Garbage Tarot, by the way, if you're interested. I like to know what the decks are, because if I like the imagery, I want to go get them myself. So that's why I tell you what cards I'm using. It is also a bit of an homage to the creators of the decks, to let them know that their decks are out there and being used, and people love them. So we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to the Nine of Cups. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse is something's out of balance. Your hopes and dreams may not be coming in as quickly as they could, partly because of carrying all of this Wands energy and the stuff from the past. You may need to work with somebody to help you through that. Okay. I don't normally have that many cards in reverse, simply because I do go through and make sure they're all in the upright. So that way any reversals I get are true reversals. So you may want to work with somebody. Now you've got quite a bit of double confirmation coming in here this week. So you've got the Six of Cups up next. Remember, that's going back into the past. Queen of Wands, fiery, creative, passionate energy. There's the Death card again. Two of Cups. This is in regards to a relationship. Two of Cups for me is my romance card. Normally it talks about just partnerships in general, but for me it's my romance card. And then here's Nine of Cups. Double confirmation here. So you do have some hopes, wishes, and dreams kind of on the horizon, kind of coming in. You want them to come in, but in regards to this relationship, you're looking back and carrying something from the past that no longer fits, and it's time to maybe ask some questions and work with somebody else in regards to all of this, because it is actually by carrying this and refusing to let it go, it's going to block all of this good abundance type energy that comes in or is wanting to come in, that you were trying to call in, that looks like it is going to be coming in to you. Now remember, Death card, end of a cycle. So all of this Nine of Cups energy could be because a relationship ended and you're actually happy about it, or it is the potential end of a relationship that you saw as your hopes and dreams being fulfilled and wishes granted, all that fun stuff. That is going to be a very personal situation. So to put it in a general reading, it's very tough to say, oh yeah, it's the end of a relationship for all Taurus. That's not true. But there is a potential ending in regards to a relationship that you saw as having all of your cups filled in the beginning of the month. Now, to clarify this baggage you got to let go of, okay, let's clarify 10 of Wands in reverse. Clarify 10 of Wands in reverse for Taurus. Needing to put the burdens down, I mean, that's an obvious one. Tens in the tarot are also the end of a cycle, which you do have a couple endings of cycles here. You've got the Hanging Man, which wants you to know that things are no longer in a state of suspended animation. Okay. Four Pentacles on the bottom. Let go. So you've got the let go. You're going to need some strength for a new opportunity to come in, to assert your independence. Now to deal with the cards that we've got here, you've got the Queen of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision, and you are making this decision to let this stuff go when it comes to this 10 of Wands in reverse. This is hanging on to shit that you no longer need, but refusing to let it go. So you are going to have to consciously make a decision, assert yourself. The Hanged Man again, and get out of this waiting, this suspended animation, this just being stagnant. There's a lot of stagnancy in this early part of June so far. And Three of Wands, you will be making the decision with, so the Queen of Swords It's coming in to help you make the decision in order to figure out what it is that you have to let go and how you go about doing it. And then the Three of Wands is you want to transform the situation. I'm just looking at the card. But the Three of Wands is waiting for your answer to be coming in. So once you make your decision, you're going to be waiting for a decision to come in and to be clarifying things for you. Now, let's talk about this Two of Wands. Let's clarify it for you. So Two of Wands, making that decision. The Queen of Swords from last week. This could be something that comes up closer to the end of the second week of June after we have that eclipse, because the eclipses do that. And this particular eclipse, the beginning of it was showing us glimpses of what was fated for us, what has to happen, what has to be let go, projects that need to end. And that second week of June, particularly towards the end of the week when we have the solar eclipse, things are going to be ending for us whether we like it or not. And I strongly feel that that is your situation, Taurus, where you have to make this decision. All right. The cards don't have a whole lot to say about this Two of Wands. So, sorry, I have a hair. There we go. We're stuck in my eyelashes. So this Two of Wands, your decision is about moving forward or moving away from. It's moving. Card of Cancer. The Chariot card also, because it is the card of Cancer, the sun is moving into the sign of Cancer in the third week of June. So that is when you are kind of putting things to rest and you are ready to start moving forward and taking action and moving forward and just getting out of that stagnant emotional energy, which you cannot stand. You got the King of Cups. So a balancing of your energies. Again, this is more water energy, about your feelings. There could be a little bit of creativity coming in to help you out. A little more waiting while you nurture yourself while you wait for your answer to come in. Be aware of sneaky behavior. I love this card, Eight of Pentacles. Keep working. Keep working it. Keep working it. Maybe be focused on your Benjamins for a little while. And for those of you who are not American, Benjamin Franklin, former American president, he is on the $100 bill in the States. So whenever you hear the phrase, give me the Benjamins, working on my Benjamins, there's even a song about your Benjamins that goes back to the 90s. I can't remember the name of it. It's talking about your money and wealth. So keep working. Maybe focus on your work is more of where you should be going with this energy. Focus on yourself, focus on your work on yourself, nurture yourself, use a little creativity, and just wait for those answers to come in. Now, clarify the Death card with the Hanged Man for the card of Taurus. Let's see if there is anything else to come in for it. Oh, more double confirmation. We've got the Six of Cups. So this is something from your past that is closing out and ending, that you were getting out of the stagnant energy. Six of Cups. It's really about looking back and closing that door. Okay. He's got the King of Wands. He might have to embrace a little bit of CEO-like energy and thinking and be a little bit creative. And Six of Wands. This is victory after a battle. So things are going to turn out in your favor, despite the fact that you feel like it's been taking forever. You're waiting and waiting. Don't forget, the Hangman did come out at the beginning of the month, so it does indicate that things are going to take some time to work itself out, but there is victory after a battle, and it's going to bring a lot of fire and spark back into your life as you close out the cycle from the ending. Now, to just do a quick run through from the bottom of the deck, what else do we have? We've got the Three of Wands. There's your waiting for your answer to come in. It still hasn't quite come in. You've got the Emperor energy here, which is your temper may be rising and you may be feeling a little hot-headed towards the end of the month over all of this, but nurture yourself. There's Tower moment. Oh, this is what you're going through. Tower moment with the Devil energy. It's negative, it's heavy, it's yucky, you don't like it. Be careful, be cautious about engaging in negative energy, negative habits. If you have an addiction, you may want to talk to someone about it, because the Tower moment is going to come in if you don't, and the Tower is shaking your foundation, and that could actually be some of that negative energy that we were talking about in the second week of June, where things are going to close out whether you like it or not. That's your Tower moment. Capricorn energy here, some more Earth energy with the Devil. That's my warning card. And then you've got the Knight of Wands, which is coming in to inject some fire and potential drama. So drama at the end of the month, highly likely, but all of this, it's going to lead to a happy outcome. And we've got the happiest card in the deck. So this is kind of, oh, excuse me. I've been fighting that for the entire reading. You've got the Sun card here near the end of the month. So once you get through all of this turmoil, yeah, you're feeling defensive. There's something that is coming through that is in regards to your relationship that you're finding out that you don't like. I'm going to have to sneeze again. And it's going to be ugly energy. Oh, excuse me. This is very unusual for me to be sneezing like this during a reading. I'm not exactly sure if that is a sign or if it's just a carryover of allergy season, because we are still in that for me. Anyway, but you do have the Sun card here at the end of it all, and that things are going to work out in your favor once you get through all of this turmoil. So I'm going to leave it here for your monthly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You never know if I'm going to do a reading when it comes to a moon event, a switching of the signs. I do weekly readings, so you're going to want to know when I release those, and you're going to want to know when I release those bonus videos for you throughout the month of June. And I will be releasing those on Sundays, and I will pick some random stuff. There will be a love and romance one. There will be a money, career, and finance, and that one I may choose to do closer to the end of the month, so then I can do here's what to expect for the next 4 weeks. And it kind of gives you a little bit of an extra, like an extra. So you're going to want to know when I release those. And don't forget to hit me up if you're looking for a personal reading. So I'm going to leave it here, and I will talk to you soon.